This is Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people.
Welcome to the Special Chronicles podcast, where we're giving respect and voice to people with special needs. I'm your host, Daniel Smrokowski. Today, we're coming to you live from the 2025 Speak Up and Speak Out Summit here in Normal, Illinois. Joining us right now at our podcast booth is Nicholas, also from Envision Unlimited. Welcome. I'm Nicholas.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh, I should unmute your mic. Oh. That would help.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nicholas T. I'm from Envision Unlimited. I'm the president of Speak Up and Speak Out for Envision. I speak up for people with disabilities and their rights.
Awesome. Can you tell us what does self-advocacy mean to you?
Self-advocacy means to me speaking up for people with disabilities and their rights and what they believe in. I believe we're all here for a reason. And I believe that God is going to guide us in the right direction. I believe that, he's a good God. We're here for a reason. So
awesome. What are you most excited about being here at the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit?
I'm most excited to meet new people, speaking up for our rights, learning more about our rights and, our disabilities and, things like that.
Awesome. And what's one thing I know the conference just got started in the room behind us. But what's one thing that you hope to learn from attending the conference this year?
I hope to learn to speak up more for people with disabilities and learn more to help them, guide them in the right direction in life. Like I said, we're all here for a reason. And I believe that, I don't want them to cut anything, Medicaid, Social Security, anything like that.
Awesome. And how will you use your voice when you go back to your community, taking what you learn and healing from the different self-advocates and organizations and groups that are here at this conference? How will you use your voice when you go back?
Speak up and speak out more louder. I believe that, we need that support. We need that enthusiasm. I believe that we're here, like I said, for a good cause and for a good reason. I believe those that can't speak up or can't speak out for themselves, I believe that you can do anything you put your mind to.
Awesome. And what brought you to the summit? What brought you to this Speak Up and Speak Out Summit?
For those that are shy and don't know what Speak Up, Speak Out is, it's speaking up for what you believe in your rights.
Awesome. And how do you support self-advocates in your community and in your work and through your organization?
Well, as president of self-advocacy for Envision Unlimited, I definitely speak up for people that have a lot of issues, a lot of problems that can't. I got them in the right direction, pretty much.
Awesome.
So, and that's a good thing.
Awesome. And what do you hope to take away from this year's conference?
I hope to take away to learn more and more as my journey continues in life about people's disabilities, my disability, and those that struggle with their disability. That anybody can accomplish anything they put their mind to.
And why is it important for self-advocates like yourself, like Deanna, like myself, like the many that are in the room behind us? Why is it important for self-advocates to have our voices heard?
Our voices definitely should be heard because I feel like sometimes we're not heard, and I think we need to speak up louder so everybody around the world can hear us. That we're here for a reason. Just because we have a disability does not stop us from being the best we can be.
Awesome. And if you could describe, I know it might be difficult, but if you could describe the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit in one word, what would it be?
I would be blessed to be here. I'm blessed that everybody's here, that, we can continue our journey in life and speak up and speak out, for what we believe in.
Awesome. And what's your message for others listening to this podcast today who couldn't be here? Hopefully by tuning in, they'll want to come to the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit next year. But what's your message for those that are listening to the podcast?
My message to the world and to the people that are listening to this podcast: believe, have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself and have faith in yourself, and God will guide you in the right direction.
Awesome. Is there any other final thoughts that we may have missed that you want to share, either about in Envision Unlimited, about being here at the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit, anything that you
Well,
want
one
to say?
thing that I can say for sure is that this has been a blessing and a lesson. So, come out, definitely come out, because it's really, really nice. And, it's really fun. We learn, we grow, and we continue.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Nicholas, for coming on. That's a wrap on this episode of our live coverage from the 2025 Speak Up, Speak Out Summit in Normal, Illinois, presented by the Alc of Illinois. A big thank you to all the self-advocates, families, speakers, and community members who joined us on today's episode and shared their powerful voices. If you enjoyed this conversation, please follow the Special Chronicles podcast on your favorite podcast app and leave us a review to help more people discover our show. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And you can watch and listen to all these episodes from this conference at specialchronicles.com/SUSO2025. That's specialchronicles.com/SUSO2025, where you'll find links to our YouTube channel, newsletter, and social media. And see you all in the next episode. So I'm trying to find the man. See you on the next episode. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Special Chronicles podcast. Thank you. Our podcast was produced by Daniel Smrokowski on the Special Chronicles. It'll be I'm
Special
hoping
Chronicles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
hopefully
LinkedIn,
tonight
and YouTube.
I'm going to try to
Subscribe,
get the
rate, and
video
review
up.
Special Chronicles on Apple Podcasts.
Feel free.
Spotify, or
So
wherever you
that
listen to
QR code
podcasts.
that you guys
Our
scan,
website,
all social media links,
specialchronicles.com, where you can
the
stream
top of
our
the website,
archives of over 500 episodes.
you can
for
tag us on
absolutely for
Instagram
free.
and Facebook.
Also, there's a list of our favorites, original series, award-winning columns, and blogs. And sign up for our newsletter to receive exclusive bonus content delivered to your inbox. Again, specialchronicles.com.
Yeah.
Special Chronicles is hosted by Podbean Podcast Hosting.
Yeah.
Our live streams are powered by StreamYard. Thanks as always to our business manager, Adam Smrokowski, who always encourages us to never give up. I'm Daniel Smrokowski, back next week with more stories.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
Enjoy the rest of the conference.